This is George Senda, the real official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh. Still no stimulus check. It's the 5th of May. They're inundating the airways with if you have kids to file for this $500 payment per kid. Meanwhile, the bulk of people on SSI, Social Security Disability, regular Social Security, and VA recipients, according to a poll done by a YouTuber, almost 90% have not gotten the stimulus check. I say fire Mnuchin, fire the IRS commissioner, fire the SSA commissioner, and send some regular person in to a Trump conference and say, where are the people's checks? And now the latest thing, Mitch McConnell is blocking all discussion in the Senate on a second stimulus, and there's Republican talk about giving liability to all businesses if one of your employees gets sick and infects somebody. So that's the second stimulus for, there's nothing for regular people. And so I am not happy. And I was really sick yesterday with asthma and my allergies, and it was really hot, and Kathy showed up late, so I am not going to do this longer than 20 minutes because I've got to go to T-Mobile. And I have a horrible feeling that maybe the IRS in their idiocy have sent my stimulus money to my Capital One account because I used to get my direct deposit there. So after I go to T-Mobile and get my internet restored, then I'm going to go down to the Capital One and see if maybe it's in Capital One. I don't know. But the 5th is the filing deadline for people with children to get their $500 check. They're inundating the airways with today is the 5th. This is the last day. The Social Security Commissioner, I wish the Social Security Commission would get on live and say, here's when you're going to get a check. No vague dates, early May, beginning of May, end of May, middle of May. One YouTube comment and say you may not get your checks till June or July or your direct deposit. And nothing to direct to those direct debit cards or whatever there is either. It's all BS. The IRS has been lying about this all along. They're way behind. If Social Security had been handling this, we would have gotten a check already because they were just sending out with a regular check. So anyway, that's what's going on. Went and got a letter yesterday. And, well, I don't know what bank. Bank of America. Kathy got hers. Zola got hers. Someone in New Jersey got theirs. My friend Paul got his. I don't know where mine is. That's all I know. Well, that doesn't do me any good, Mike. I don't have a phone. I'm waiting for the FedEx phone to show up. My phone died, and Kathy stupidly put her phone on a computer cable. Cleo and Cedar jumped in the computer cable and broke her free Android phone, so I couldn't borrow her phone to use. I don't know what they're doing. I think someone in the IRS knows I'm a Trump Republican. Oh, screw him. Make sure he doesn't get a check. Flag Anthony G. Senda, no check. My personal theory is that they want everybody to either starve to death, be evicted out of the streets and starve to death, die of exposure, or die of the coronavirus. That way they don't have to spend the money. Yeah, if more people in SSI die, more people in Social Security Disability die, more people in Social Security die, well, we don't have to spend that money out. I don't know, I'm being facetious, but why would a group of people, I mean, Zoe told me, and they're donating it. Thank you, Zoe, for saying the bandanas like this one, and I thought the mask, I mean, I thought those were bandanas. I didn't know they were kitty blankets. Fuzzy loves the kitty blanket. Yeah, but it took 8 years to get that million views. So, you know, who knows who watches. But I've had Perfect Stranger watch your videos. So, what reason would one group of people, this guy gave a whole timeline, and I said, quit putting out these BS, oh, nice convertible. There's a nice Cadillac. Quit putting out these BS things. The IRS is behind a week. They should have had this out on the 5th. They should have had this out on the 8th. They should have had this by the 15th. Every date the IRS has given them all has been wrong. These guys couldn't put out a check if they were handing them out on street corners and put free checks because they're incompetent or they don't give a damn. And then you have 2 counties in California opening up the stores, the restaurants, the beaches. And I overheard that yesterday they were talking about even more deaths in California and more people getting sick. So, and that's another thing. People on unemployment in California are not getting their $600 a week from the federal government. They're not getting any unemployment. So, this is not being covered by the leftist media. Gruesome Newsom wants to run for president, but how many people in California are going to start going, I'm going to become Republican because you didn't pay me? People vote with their wallets, and nobody agrees with me. I think if people don't start getting this money soon, Trump is going to lose the election. Although nobody in their right mind would vote for Biden. The man's senile. Now, I'm not getting any super chat donations, so I have a new policy, by the way. I do 20-minute videos, and that's it. It kills my back to sit in that damn computer chair in my house. When I'm out here, the pollen count has been really high all week. I was throwing up yesterday because it drained into my stomach until I got Allegra, and even during the night, I had trouble. So I'm having trouble breathing. And any idiot who thinks I can work is crazy. Because when I have an asthma attack, remember, Ramona Bell got killed by an asthma attack, not Art Bell did not kill her. But when I have a bad asthma attack, I can't breathe. And there's numerous times I had to go to the emergency room, and numerous times I had to call an ambulance to take me to the emergency room because I can't get any air in my lungs. So, he hasn't opened up the state for the Bay Area. He allowed the Bay Area to, at their own discretion by county, stay locked down. So, I'm right outside the subway, and a lawyer friend of mine just got his lunch, so they're open. But remember, they all promise everything. All these guys either are running for re-election or they want to go to higher office. But this is why politicians, now I won't say when they were Trump, he said people get checks, and that's worked out to an extent. He should fire Mnuchin. He should fire the IRS commissioner. He should fire the Social Security commissioner. Put a regular guy in there to kick some ass. All these guys are supposedly working at home. What are they all doing? Watching Hulu? Watching Disney? Are they watching Apple TV? You could probably program a spreadsheet in Excel or WordStar or Apple. What the hell was that damn thing with Apple? I can't remember it now. Whatever Apple's old word processing is. And don't give me means testing. Don't give me that means testing. You're an American, you're living and breathing, you deserve a check. That's my means test. And universal basic income ain't going to happen as long as we have Scrooge McConnell, and Scrooge McCarthy in the Senate and the House. The House Minority Leader, the Senate Majority Leader, they don't want regular people to get a check. And Mitch McConnell's running for a re-election. If I were Kentucky, I'd start telling everybody I met on the street, vote this bum out. He doesn't want you to get extra money. Yeah, well, you know what? We are the last people. We are the fourth-class citizens. We're not allowed to have $2,000 in the bank, more than that. We're not allowed to have stocks. We're not allowed to have bonds. We're not allowed to have life insurance. We're not allowed to have investment. They will let us own land. They will, but how can you own land when you're only allowed to have $2,000 in the bank? You can't own a house if you inherit one. You can own a car that's worth $4,500. Now, if they let us invest our money, then we could make enough money to get off of SSI. And they keep sending things periodically in the mail. You can go back to work and we'll keep your benefits for a while. Let the people in SSI that are able to physically start a business without penalty, and get them off SSI. But that wouldn't occur to them. So those on SSI have their income secured, $942 a month. There's one guy who wrote me on my channel. He gets $850 a month in New Jersey because they pay a lot less than California. Now, if California had not suspended all their, they got it down to the bare minimum minimum. If they had not suspended all their payment increases, I'd be pulling in about $1,200 a month. So would Kathy. So would Patty. Patty hadn't gotten her check either. So this is outrageous. I want to show you something I got in the mail. I got Hillsdale College, their imprint, Thoughts in the Current Crisis. Boy, I could write something, thoughts. And then I got this, 2020 Congressional District Canvass. This is from the Republican Party. And when I fill this out, I'm going to say, will you vote for Donald Trump? Yes, no, or unsure? And I'm going to put unsure. Because I'm mad at Donald Trump, and I haven't had the time with all the stuff that's going on to write the president a letter. Not that I know if anybody will read it or not, but I may go get a big manila envelope and write, no check, and not voting for you, loyal Republican donor. I am pissed. Fire Mnuchin, fire Social Security guy, fire. You know, you don't want Kathy for president. She's very politically incorrect, and in her own way, she's just inept as Joe Biden in some matters. No, you don't want Kathy for president. Kathy could be like Secretary of Education. She would tell me how to play Pokemon or something, and she got the Pokemon bandana. No, because there's a problem with Kathy she's still separated from her husband. The only reason she hadn't divorced him is the mother owns a lot of property. And she's waiting to see if the mother ever dies, if Kathy will get a cut of that. So that's why. And we ain't going to live together. Even though we're in the White House, we drive each other nuts. So. And today, the first couple fought on the lawn, and then George choked out because he's allergic to grass. I'd have to remove the White House lawn. There'd been no Easter eggs there. So, that's why I was sick. I'm allergic to grass. The pollen is really bad, and I start choking, and I start getting mucus in my lungs, and mucus in my throat, and mucus in my stomach, and I was in horrible shape Monday when I went with Kathy. I barely made it back to the house. And I left the stupid iPad at home, So, I need my check too. Everybody who hasn't gotten a check, and we should be getting 2 checks for one other reason. We are in prison. Everywhere where they haven't opened things up, we are locked up like worse than prisoners. And I personally think prisoners should get a check because they're trapped too. Oh, look. Are you going to run for vice president with Biden, and then Biden loses, and you're going to have the stigma of being associated with Biden? No one in their right mind, except that grouchy woman in Georgia who claimed that the election was rigged against her, the black lady, is going to run with Biden, because Biden's probably going to go down to defeat. Notice they're hiding him. He pops out of his cellar, his complex, his cave, says something, and pops back in like the groundhog. Oh, hello, little bird. There's a cute little bird sitting here looking for food. Anyway. I don't, look, UBI is not going to happen. As long as we have Mitch McConnell, Kevin McCarthy, and the intransigent Republicans in the Senate, we're not going to get universal basic income. So don't even bring that up. Because they are against this sort of stuff because they're grouches. No, because Kathy wants a birthday cake, and I got another pizza, and I'm getting a little pizza out. So I will throw the party when they announce the vaccine, and we all get vaccinated in the restaurant. You can eat like a normal person again. That's when I'll have a party. And I don't know, because Kathy's very depressed. She can't go out and do anything like normal. And her birthday's coming up. And what if the restaurant restriction is still there in June when she has her birthday? I really miss going out to a restaurant and sitting with my girlfriend and talking. So, you know, and I don't think Trump is President Scrooge. Trump came up with this idea, and it has been implemented for a great number of people, but not everybody. And the fact that SSI people were not included, that Social Security was not included, VA was not included, students were not included, this is all the fault of Congress. Someone wasn't thinking, or it was done deliberately. We're not going to pay you because you're not worthy of our attention. Yeah, I got sent that picture. Well, I'll tell you about the murder hornets. With the sinus infection I've had for a year now, and as angry as I am, the hornets better bring a lunch, because I'll beat the crap out of any hornets I see. I'm so mad. Yeah, well, I'm not very good at cooking ribs. You really have to have a proper oven for that. So I buy the ribs, and the ribs place we go to, they're closed. So we'll have to wait on the ribs. Okay, I got 3 minutes here and 40 seconds. And then I'm done, because I'm not getting super chat donations. I don't feel I'm appreciated. Nobody comes in here anyway. I'm not going to sit here for an hour and have to breathe the pollen-filled air. And, yeah, but everybody says how wonderful I am. You're at your best live, and I don't get a dime. And it costs me money. I still got to repair the other iPad. I want to repair the other iPad so I can use the other iPad also. I want to get other equipment. I did the can thing. I got to still clean off the kitchen counter and get rid of the milk crate or move the milk crate. I got a lot of cleaning to do. Everything costs money. Well, Mike, I'm not specifically saying you. I'm not saying anybody who hasn't gotten a check. When I have a video where I do live and I get 250 views, like I did when I was in hospital, not one donation, that irritates the hell out of me. It's not mandatory, but it would be. And when I get nothing on my birthday but $3, that irritated me. Well, you know what? I think somewhat that's an excuse. PayPal charges, Super Chat charges 30%. All you would have to do, everybody watching these live chats, is send $1.30. Now, if you don't have $1.30, if 50 people come in, that's $50. That's what I'm talking about. But everybody claims they don't have money. How come I can buy all kinds of stuff or have things sent to me, and I'm able to still send cat toys and things to other people, but people who watch me all claim poverty? So I think a lot of that is an excuse. It's been an excuse for a very, very long time. I should have been very well off after 8 years and 1 million views, and I'm not. So, anybody who says they're broke, you cannot be broke less than $695 a month unless you're not getting unemployment and you don't have a job. No, I'm not better than money. I have a bad habit since childhood of overspending because I want everything now. Kathy's better at money than me. And there are lots of things I would like to get. I want to get a Wi-Fi device for the car. So when we get the Prius, I can do these videos live in the car. Other things. I would love to walk into Costco and buy a new Mac. I need a new Mac. My Macs are dying. Well, I don't know what those sites are. Telling me sign up for those sites. I signed up for Patreon. I didn't get a dime. I'm not aware of any other sites. So, I don't know what those are. Well, I don't know how many people are out of work. I know it's 30 million. But that means some people... I'm not saying right away, but I'm saying historically, over 8 years, I've gotten very little money. When this goes back to whatever is approaching normal, then I should be getting Would it be too much to say $10 a chat? I don't think so. But we're getting no bucks a chat, everything. I'm not inclined to do these. You again?
Yeah, I had to get my coffee and cookie now. This is my dessert.
Ah, I see.
Right on.
They just built a subway in your law office, man. It's a good guy. All right. Anyway, I'm done. Have a great day. No, Trump was not cooking the books. Look, when you see help wanted signs all over the place, we didn't see that under Obama. Obama was cooking the books. We had people employed. We had people working. So don't give me that anti-Trump BS. Everybody I know that isn't on disability, everybody I talked to had a job. I've talked to a lot of people in Martinez, Walnut Creek, Concord, Pleasant Hill. They were all working. We had no high unemployment. We had high unemployment under Obama. We didn't have high employment under Trump. Trump got in, people started to work. Businesses started hiring. I don't know. Art Bell had weird politics. I never did figure out quite what his politics were. I don't know. He was a libertarian. I don't know. I'd have to listen to his programs again. I actually listened to a guy briefly on George Noory last night. He was saying that they need to refigure the price of gold to $20,000 an ounce. That would be great if I can get some gold. Very hard to get gold and silver right now. So, remember, Art was not fickle is not the word, but he would flip-flop on issues and people depending on how his mood is. So it was. But it's hard to say what someone will do when you don't meet him in person. It's a different thing. Whoops. Hold on. No. Kathy starts making rude comments like she did in the van, and she and I start fighting, and then Patty tells us both to shut up. That ain't gonna work. We are not doing a cleaning company. And remember, I have health issues and physical issues. I ain't gonna do a lot of cleaning. I have trouble cleaning my own place by myself. I did that for a while. No, thank you. Well, the next time Kathy's over, I will be live, and you can see Kathy live. I apologize for and telling Patty and Kathy what to do is not easy because frequently all three of us are stubborn. Oh, that's bullshit. Highest unemployment rate. Don't give me that crap. Don't give me that, Democratic lies. I'm a Trump supporter, but we had people employed. The coronavirus is what's putting people out of work, not Donald Trump. All right, I'm getting out of here. I got to get T-Mobile. I'm getting tired. This is George Sender, the guy from Pittsburgh. If I get figure out why they cut off my internet on the CoolPad device, I will go and get reinstalled, and I'll probably do another. If there's Wi-Fi at the Apple Store, when I go down there, I'll do Wi-Fi from the Apple Store. Okay. I could say something, but I won't. And I know what schmuck is. I'm Jewish, so don't give me that. I'm a schmuck. Someone telling me Yiddish. Okay. Another troll coming in. Kathy's fine. She just woke up when I called her. So thank you for coming in, Chris. Okay, I really have to go. It takes me an hour to get to T-Mobile. It'll take another 4 hours to go down to Capital One and back. And so And the more time I spend in here, the less time I have to get the internet reinstalled. So then I can do a video anywhere. I don't need to sit here with the free Wi-Fi. No, because too many people are wary of getting near you with all this stuff. So, all right, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great day and a great afternoon. It is warm and sunny and windy here in Martinez. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be. Stay cool and dry, or warm and dry. Stay safe, and I will catch you next time. And ran down the street and disappeared. That was weird. All right. I'll see you later. Gotta get T-Mobile and get this thing set up. Bye-bye.